Fire Arts, and today is my Friday late night podcast, which is my late night podcast yarn chat. And for those of you that are new to the channel and want to know more about what it's about, I did make a video which is linked down below unless you already found it and watched it. And it's about what this podcast is about and why it's so special to me. And that way I don't have to keep repeating myself every single podcast. For those of you that have been watching me since the beginning or watch every single episode of it, or those of you that are new, that way you can all be on the same page and know what it's about, and it brings us even closer together. Anyways, this is the week of the minis. I did a Halloween mini Gourami video, which is about all my little mini Gouramis that I love to do last minute for Halloween projects that you can whip up in like one night or 2 nights at the most, and that way you can have some awesome Halloween decorations or just Gourami sitting around the house all year round. It doesn't have to be necessarily Halloween and everything, because I love them and they would be around my house all year round. So it doesn't matter if it's Halloween or if it's Christmas or if it's no holiday, you know. Cute little Halloween style Gouramis I love, and I can crochet 1,000 of them and place them everywhere and all year round. But anyways, that is linked down below if you haven't already watched it, and if you haven't have already watched it, thank you. And alright, so what other minis have I been up to? This week I have been crocheting a bunch of minis. Is my favorite thing to do. I love making mini Gouramis. I love the big ones, they're cute and adorable, but I love working with the super little crochet hooks. So yeah, I have little hands, and I never thought I'd be one of those people that loved the little crochet hooks when I first started out in this journey, but then I fell in love with it when I started making the cute little Gouramis, and hey, I want to share them now in my store, so it works out win-win, you know. And talking about my store, that will be opened soon. And anyways, I will talk about my mini Gouramis first, and then about me, so, and everything. So, alright, let's start off with the first one. It is a mini monster. A fellow podcaster did make a video about this, which I loved, and she inspired me to make one of these. Thank you. And anyways, this is a really fun pattern. It's so easy to make. I can make this if I really concentrate. I'm not like watching a podcast or TV show or anything distracting going on around me. I can do this in less than an hour. That's how fun it is. But yeah, anyways, it is all just single crochet, increase, decrease, working them around. You build the legs first and then you connect them, and then you go around and around, and then you sew them up and sew the head up and do the arms and the things. The fellow podcaster that I'm talking about, I will link her down below with the video that has a lot better details about this, and I didn't want to go on and on about it in case you've already watched her. So anyways, so pretty much, yeah, after you do all that, you connect the arms and the horns, and I added these eyes to it, the safety eyes, which are from 6060 Eyes. I will link them down below as well, and I will link all this stuff in my blog in the future when I write it, but I also will link it down below, and the pattern will be in my blog because that's too many links. But anyways, these are in the color black, and they are 6 millimeters. And then as for this part, I used embroidery floss in the color white, and that's cotton embroidery floss that you can just use for cross stitching. You can pick up at Michael's because that's where I picked up, or you can just order online. I ordered a whole bunch, but they're not exactly the colors I anticipated, because I thought it was a total rainbow pack, but it's mostly like dark and muted colors, and didn't give me a lot of black and white, but give me a couple, so I had to go to the store and buy more, as you saw in my craft haul if you watched it. If not, please do. It is a very fun adventure. Anyways, Oh, and this yarn is in Paint Box. It's in the color Kingfisher's Blue. This one is in Must Have Cottons. Oh no, sorry, wrong brand. Sheep Jeezy's Katona, and it's in the color Dark Purple, and which is like a bunch of numbers, so I just say it's Dark Purple. And all that stuff will be linked in my blog. And then this one is a cute little kitty. Another fellow podcaster put a video about how she was making all these for her, I think it was for a craft fair or some event of hers, and I loved her video. I thought, oh, those kitties are so cute. I gotta try it out. So here you go. And this is a cute little kitty. Kind of messed up its ears because I'm not the greatest at making ears that you don't sew on, I guess. I thought it would be better at it, but nope. Alright, and this is in Must Have Cottons yarn, 100% merchandise cotton, and it's like a in between a DK and Sport, and it's in a gray color and dark gray color that has a funky name, and that will be in my blog, more details about that. Anyways, it is single crochets, increase, decrease. You start off with just chaining, and then you crochet on one side and single crochets, and then you crochet on the other side and go round and round, increasing as you go around and decreasing so that way you get the skinny neck. And then I connected the two together a special way that the pattern told me to do, and it came out awesome. I love the way the neck came out. One of the best necks I've ever done. And because I'm really bad at connecting heads, so yeah. And then you decrease, increase, but the head you build first, and then you build this after. So I was incorrect showing you that first. And the head you build the same, and this one's actually this is the one that's the single. This the chain with single crochets, and this one is the one that's just worked in the round. And then this is increase, decrease, and around and around. And then I just put the cute little kitty eyes from 6060 Eyes in the color green, and they are 7.5mm eyes. And then cotton embroidery floss in the color pink. And then I just put a cute little scrap piece of yarn on there. I think it's Sheep Jeezy, or I'm not sure. Unknown. But anyways, I tied a cute little bow on it. And it was really fun to work up. And actually it's Paint Box yarn, sorry. Which is cotton DK, 100% cotton. And that's pretty much how it was made. And then I made a curly little tail for it, which the hubby is like, oh, that's so cute. I should have put another stitch in it to prop it up more like the pattern had in it, but it was fun. And oh, the ears you do last, and you kind of like pinch them and sew up and create these like triangle thingies that are supposed to be the ears, but it kind of came out weird for me, but it's still super cute. I loved it. Kitty. And then this is what I was talking about on another podcast of mine. So I floated around the internet, and you don't really, if you know how to make amiguramis, you don't really need a pattern, but I kind of created my own little thing with it. I used a marshmallow pattern that I found. I will link that in my blog. And then I just created a stick for it, which is pretty much, I just put it, I think 5 single crochets in a circle, and then I just went round and around and around until it was the right length, and then I sewed it on the bottom, and then I did the same thing with the top and sewed it on the top, and then, but first I made the marshmallow, and then I put a cute little face on it, and this is all Paint Box yarn that I used, and they're cotton DK weight, 100% cotton. And then this is the color Coffee Bean, and this is the color Paper White, and this is 6mm eyes from 6060 Eyes, and then this is cotton embroidery floss that I used. Oh no, this is Sheep Jeezy's Katona yarn scrap I used on it. it's lips, but you could just use cotton embroidery floss. 100% cotton, and this one is 100% merchandise cotton on its lips in the color black. And yeah, it was really fun to make, easy to make. I loved making it by stick. And now it's a marshmallow you burst over the fire. And on the pattern it even shows you how to tint it. Tint your yarn that's white, and how to make a little fire pit for it. And I think I'll be doing that in the future. Anyways, this is its cute little face, and it's a marshmallow on the stick. It was funny, I showed my dad and he's like, "Oh, that's a marshmallow you're roasting?" I'm like, "Yep." It's like cute. And there it is. And then I made a cute little unicorn. It's off this, like, oh, it's my favorite yarn designer that makes minis now. One of my favorites. And it's the one that I'm going to be getting the crochet. I think it's like a crochet box every month that you get a pattern for a mini Gourami. You get the yarn, you get the stuffing, and you get the safety eyes. Everything but the crochet hook and the needle to sew in the ends and everything and connect things. Get everything but those two things, but you can click the button to get those things if you want. And he makes cute little kit for that, and I just saw the examples of it and I was like, oh my god, I must join the club. It's like $20 a month, and then you get a ton of patterns from him, as well as you get to join that little chat that you can say, hey, help me if you need any time, and you get to see all these cool how-to videos that he even puts out. He doesn't just design the thing, he puts out a video of exactly how to piece it together, and I love that because it's great. If you get lost, you know how to do it. And I did say a little bit about him in my Halloween one, so I'm not going to continue repeating myself, but if you've watched it, but he's awesome. And he is from San Francisco, and so cool. And yeah, can't wait till he starts putting out more videos on YouTube again. It'll be so good. Anyways, this is a cute little unicorn that I designed. I kind of messed up on the head because I didn't go and look at his tutorial on how to do it, which I should have. I did my own thing, and yeah. And then the same thing I did with the front legs, I should have listened to him with his directions. Yeah. Anyways, and then I gave it rainbow hair. So pretty much it's increase, decrease. You make the body all single crochets. You do the same thing for, well, you make the head first, increase, decrease, and he shows you a cool way to connect the blue and purple together. And then I put the little 6mm safety eyes from 6060 Eyes in, and put a little horn on it. I didn't do the pipe cleaner thing like he suggested. And then I made it little ears, connected all that, sewed it up, then made the body, increase, decrease, and then connected little legs on it, which are increase, decrease, all single crochets, connected all together, connected the head to the body, then I put all the little hairs on it. Oh my goodness. That was so fun. I love just doing the hair things. I thought I wouldn't like that about Gouramis, but that's probably my favorite thing about it. And I made a cute little unicorn. And it has crazy hair. The next one will look a little better. This one's kind of has a little bit of issues. And I like the other ones designed a little better because it was bigger, but next time I think I'm just going to use a bigger crochet hook, and I love the design, but the other one's neck connecting was a little better, but I think I'm just going to follow his directions. And then I like this one a lot. Anyways. There you go. And that's it for my minis. I am working on making legs for my octopus that you saw on my other podcast with my alpaca yarn. And yeah, so that's been what I've been working on. It's been really fun this week working on all these minis, and I hope you enjoyed looking at all of them. As for life events, last week on Friday, me and the hubby went out on our date night. It was so fun. Went to this place where you can like cook your own meat or vegetables on one of those like fire thingies, and I never really grill things. I mean, not fire things, grill things. Never been to one of those places. It's this like Korean barbecue place that's like down the street from us. Oh my gosh, the food was so yummy, like, and it was so fun cooking our own food, and it had yummy drinks, and all the food was yummy, and it had the best rice that I've ever eaten. Oh my gosh, so yummy. And the food was just delish. And then we went out and saw the new Blade Runner movie. Wow, that movie was awesome. And I want to watch the original now. And me and the hubby love weird movies like that. So that was right up our alley. And oh, I loved it. It is so good. You must watch it if you like weird movies that are all about robots that are like humans. There you go. Androids. If you like movies that are all about that, that's a go-to movie. And futuristic, yeah. It was like a live video game. I loved it. I love video games, so that's awesome. It was so cool. I loved it. I can't wait to watch the original with and everything. I don't remember if I actually did watch the original because we've watched so many weird movies that sometimes they blend together. I have a feeling I'm like surprised we haven't, and I have a feeling maybe I have but just don't remember. So I can't wait to watch it again. It's going to be so good. I'm excited and everything. Yeah, and anyways, I'm all set and ready to open Natsy's door. I just have to upload the pictures and write descriptions and post. So I'm so excited about that. I've been having fun making videos for all of you. I'm going to be making another yarn unboxing. Oh my gosh. Just to put it out there, I'm not sponsored by any of these. These are out of my own money. I just love yarn. I love getting it at a cheaper price and getting a surprise that I normally wouldn't be getting, and it's cheaper than me going to that website and clicking on it and buying it, and you get a nice discount if you ever want more yarn once you're a member of these, which is great. And sometimes they have even buy one get ones. I love that. And I just love yarn, and it's just beautiful, and it's just good. Fun to get, and I prefer getting yarn in the mail anyways because all the yarn that is in the regular retail stores out here, people just don't respect it, and they pick it up and do gross things to it, and people just step on it, and it's just so yucky and disrespectful what they do to it. And I try to take it home and clean it, and it's still stained kind of thing, and I'm just like, ugh. And I really wish that it was like when I used to live in the other area that I used to live in, which was Connecticut. They had beautiful yarn all year round, and nobody disrespected it or stepped on it. And you're going to show up to the store and just buy this beautiful stack of acrylic yarn, and you knew that it wasn't like stepped on all over the store and dragged, and people didn't do gross stuff to it, and it wasn't going to be stained or ruined or anything. It was just going to be beautiful when you used it and everything. And that's why I was stuck buying it online. And half the time it's not as soft as it was like when I lived in Connecticut. So, and it seems softer online. So, I'm stuck. But anyways, it's not so bad because online does offer a lot of good discounts and free shipping. So it's not that bad. And I don't buy yarn that much anymore because yes, you've been seeing some yarn on unboxings and yarn hauls, but I haven't been buying it that often, and if I do, it's due to having a sale or something, or I need it for some projects, because I just have too much yarn just sitting around, that needs to get done. But I do love yarn, and I can't help it, so it's like, it's in my email box again, and it's on sale, like 70% off, one of those things, and I'm just like, I can't click it, don't have the money. So, anyways, yeah, sometimes I gotta just say that to myself. But anyways, I am excited about opening my store, and I hope make a lot of people smile with my things. And I have my yarn giveaway still going on. It's from October 16th, 2017 to November 1st, 2017, so you still have a few days to get your entry in if you haven't already. And I hope to make whoever gets this yarn smile when they get it, because I know if I was getting this yarn, I would smile. It's so pretty, and it helps me make more space in my yarn stash area to put new yarn in, and that I have laying around the house, which is like new yarn because I can't well, I haven't used it, I haven't used it because it hasn't been stored in a nice manner. There you go, it's been buried. There you go, so now I can unbury it, and it makes our house a better place. So we have more space and less yard. So thank you to whoever ends up with it. And yeah, so I'm excited. I'll be doing that drawing next week for the lucky winner and everything. And yeah, so I've been just doing some mommy things and normal stay-at-home mom stuff, and yeah, that's about it for what's been going on besides crocheting up my minis and preparing for my store. So I hope you all have a great weekend, not just a great one, a good weekend. Put aside that few minutes to just do some happy crafting, so that way you have a little bit of me time. Everybody needs that little bit of me time, even if it's just 5 minutes a week. Just do it, because whether it's doing crafting or whatever your interest is, just do it, because it's so worth it to knock stress and anxiety down. I know that if I crochet and stuff and I've had a stressful day, I just feel so much better. If I do knitting, same thing, or needlepoint or cross stitch, it doesn't matter what it is. If I just play with some yarn, oh, I just feel so much better and everything. So I hope whatever you're into in life, that you just take that 5 minutes aside every week and have that me time. Anyways, have a like I was just saying, just have a good rest of the weekend and good week to come, and I will talk to you next time. And please subscribe to me on here by hitting the subscribe button, as well as hit the like button if you like this video. Please comment below. I love all my comments. Thank you for all my sweet comments on here and on Instagram, and for all the Insta love. Please subscribe to me on all my social networks. They're all linked down below. And and like I said, have a great, wonderful day, night, afternoon, no matter where you're from. And bye-bye.